Hey everybody, Dogbert here, back in DC Worlds Collide. Going to start a new series. Going to go over each character that we have available that is worth going through. I'm not going to do any greens or blues. This first character here in this character spotlight is going to be Constantine, or aka John Constantine. He is a intellect or blue character. You can get him out of the encrypted tokens. He's an epic level character. But the nice thing right now is after 7 days of playing the game, you get him for free. Then you get another 7 days, you get some shards of him that allows you to rank him up. As you can see, I've taken mine all the way up to rank 7. He is an incredible damage dealer. Probably the best one in the game right now. So let's take a look at him and see what else we have. Why he's so good. If you look at his ultimate, he sacrifices 20% of his current hit points to burn a giant magic circle onto the ground, which deals power damage equal to 160% of his attack power to all enemies. This skill also gains attack power equal to 5% sum of all his allies' attack power, up to a maximum 200% of his own attack power. What this means is you want high attack characters with him to get even more attack power, and why he does so much damage is because he attacks everybody. When this thing goes off, you know it. As you rank him up, as you see, mine has gone up to 180%, and he also dispels a buff. That's just that is just literally icing on the cake. His basic, let's go back up here. His normal basic attacks the enemy for 120% attack power. Once you rank him up, damage increases to 130%, and then when he attacks the lowest attack power receives 1 stack of weaken, while Constantine gains a stack of strong attack. If you want to know what those do, weaken decreases attack power by 8% and block penetration by 5, and strong attack, of course, increases his by 8 and his block penetration by 5. So he just gets stronger and stronger. He has a second passive. He has actually 2 passives. Some characters have 2 passives, some characters have what they call like a stunt. Constantine just has 2 passives. So at the start of an allies round, they lose 15% of their current hit points, but they get that strong attack and they get 2 stacks of recover. In other words, they get the heal. And then once you rank him up, he gets, if the allies hit points is lower than 60%, they get an additional round of strong attack. So the strong attack, of course, being the 8% and the 5% on block. They can get more of those. The recover at the start of a round heals hit points equal to 25% of their attack power. So the stronger their attack power is, the more hit points they're going to recover. After he, damages them, of course. So he's kind of weird like that, how he damages them and then heals. But overall, because of how much damage he puts out, it doesn't really matter. Plus, he heals them back up. So the other passive, which is really neat. When a round begins, a magic circle is drawn beneath Constantine's feet. He completes a third of the magic circle each time. After the magic circle is complete, after 3 rounds, he transforms into 3 magic projectiles, each attacking a random enemy target and dealing power damage equal to 65% attack power. So it means he's gets 3 free attacks of 65% power. I've ranked it up. I get 75%, and eventually, if I got him with rank 10, you get 85%. So you can see, like, if his kit, you can understand like who he works best with. Zatanna, I think is how I pronounce her name. I had to do it. She is a great character to have with her because she gives life steal to the whole team, and with the amount of damage he does, that equals a lot of healing for him. Other characters he works well with would be generally like pretty much anybody. He's pretty much plug and play, honestly. You can put him on any team and he does really well. But you definitely want to have like some kind of healer also with him, like a Black Canary also works well. Kid Flash is a good, okay healer as well. In his Renaissance links, he has only 2 you can activate right now. The Phantom Stranger, giving him an extra, which gave him, if you have him on your roster, you get an extra 5% attack, 2.5 defense. Frankenstein gives him another 5% attack and 2.5% hit points. As you can see, the third one, you have to have Pandora, and we don't know who the other one's going to be. That character still has not been released. This is beta, so that's to be expected. when we're talking about gear on Constantine, I am using a 2-piece attack and 2-piece crit and 2-piece health. So I get the 5% on crit. I get the 3% from the attack bonus. And I get a 3% hit point bonus just to give him some survivability. Um, just to help out. He is kind of squishy though. That's his only real weakness. But he is very strong overall. If you want to know a little bit more about Constantine, you can always go into the archive. You can see, a little bit about his tags, the source to get him, and you can go into his bio and read all about him. Alright, let's take Constantine to battle here. This is the Beast Arena. This is the arena for DC Worlds Collide. As you can see, this is I'm using Bane, very good tank, Mr. Freeze, Zatanna, and Red Hood. The reason why I'm using Red Hood is because he has a fairly easy tactical renaissance to activate, which includes Zatanna and Constantine as a DPS character. They activate him, so the Red Hood actually works well with him as well. As you can see in my ultimate list, I have actually Constantine as my #1 priority because he does so much damage. So let's go and see what happens with this fight. I should win it. I have a pretty good hit point power advantage, so. Also, the other team has a Constantine, so you'll get to see him twice. I just realized that. So you can see the heals out there. Here comes Constantine's ultimate. Big damage, taking people out. Actually took somebody out on the first hit. It is very important in DC Worlds Collide to have some good tanks. That keep people like Constantine safe, because if he gets hit, he's gonna hurt. And we lost Bane, but it doesn't matter. We got this 1-1. All right. The reason why I like this mode is we can go out here now. And let's see what we did. As you can see, even on the other on this team, Constantine is by far the leader in damage. Like I said, this guy's damage is absolutely insane. You can see the healing he's doing because of the way he works. It is absolutely insane. Let's go and do another one just so we can see that that's probably not a fluke. This is probably going to be a loss because I'm looking at these powers and they are incredibly high compared to mine. Unfortunately, in DC Worlds Collide, you can't really pull off amazing punch-ups. You can pull off like maybe 5-10%, but after that you probably are not going to win. Especially since the other team has a Constantine too. Tells you how popular he is because of how strong he is. As you can see, I already lost my Bane. Constantine will get a... Still does quite a bit of damage even though we're really outpowered here. Yep, I've lost my tanks. Once you lose your tanks, you pretty much are done for unless you can knock their tanks down really quick. Probably gonna lose Zatanna. Oh, Red Hood is down. Here comes my Constantine though. Did knock down their tanks. I'm doing better than I thought I would do, but here comes their Constantine. And there he goes. So as I thought I would do, I would lose. Unfortunate. But again, even in a loss, Constantine, major damage dealer for my team. The only one really. I mean, it's nothing in comparison.